Hello, hello, hello. There we go. There we go. Hello. Oh, my camera's a little off. There we go. Fixed it. Paul, you're in here. Okay, I literally just saw your message. Cool. How is everybody doing? INT. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I was just sending out the links here. I'm checking right now. Euro GBP. Well, 589 for GJ. When did you miss? Hold on, I don't have fractals on. Well, it made a lower high, so I mean, did you okay, you said from the beginning of this week? Okay, so today's Thursday. Okay. Oh, they're right, the 11th. Okay, right here. 311. And Euro JPY on the sell or the buy. 589. 311, so it's like 900. Yeah, it's 900, yeah. Like 900 on the dot. And then for the 11th, which was here, meaning 730. It's been climbing. Euro JPY. Guys, how is everybody doing? Stream died. Oh, it is gone. That's weird. Why? $7.13 or $7.30. 311. So it's like 1,600 total. Euro JPY? I have it right here. In pips. Yeah, total like 1,700. Like, mhm. No, Euro JPY moved the most. It moved 700. And GJ moved from the 11th. This is the 11th from the start. It moved. I'm sorry, yeah, you're right. It's 1,116. Wait, yeah, 1,168. So 1,168 from the start of this week plus 730. What was the last one? Euro, GBP moves like 300 and something. Yeah. Okay, do 311. Because you wouldn't have gotten out at that point, so let's do 311. All right. What does this mean? Oh, I'm back. Okay. I was like, yo, did not get what was happening. Awesome. Awesome. Sorry, guys. I was talking with Chuck, but I hope everybody is having a positive, powerful day. How is everybody doing? Just getting the link dropped real quick. That's all I'm doing. And it is 11:13, so we'll be starting in about a couple minutes here. All right. Did anybody catch anything yesterday night? See, I'm just checking my phone. All right. Went long on it. Nice. GBP, JPY. Alan, when did you get in? When did you get in, bro? That's dope. All right. Sorry that I'm so quiet, guys. I was just focused. I was a little bit behind. The stream. Is it back yet? Okay, I can see it. Okay, great. So I don't know what's going on. But anyways, hi. How is everybody doing today? I hope that that anything that that you needed to get done today got done, you got accomplished. You feel that type of you know, you met the meeting of expectations, that that vibrational frequency that really is powerful, and it's kind of just pride in yourself. So I had one of those today. I hope everybody else might have had one, came close to it, or had one. I don't know. But anyways, we are back. Like I said, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what is going on. I will pay attention to the stream to make sure that that does not happen, because I don't know what that was or why I was doing it. Anyways, as you know, guys, this is Thursday. We are going to be looking at the same pairs that we always do, so let's just go ahead and bring it in as we always do. Just go ahead and close your eyes. And let's breathe. Let's take some big deep breaths to get the blood flowing. I think y'all must know why I do this, right? It really truly does help, and I hope that you can see why it helps. So awesome. Guys, keep your eyes closed. I want to thank every single individual that can hear me. Thank you for being here tonight. And I hope that tonight we can get some questions answered and some stepping stones moved and stepped on, and how we can continue to go to the next level. What new information we can all learn tonight. And just honestly, you know, the empowerment of you guys. And as you start to ask your questions, and as you start to see things in a clear light, that we can therefore start to worry about the younger generation of people that have not even heard of this yet. Maybe this is their first time ever being in here. So guys, go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can see me now. Awesome. Awesome. A lot of power lines in West Texas are down. Maybe the data is being rerouted through DFW's lagging your YouTube upload. Yeah, I guess that's true, Alan. Because I don't know what is going on right now. But honestly, I think our internet's been acting a little funny today in general. So, as you all know, make sure that you have your phones away. I know I just looked at mine. That's the last time I'm looking at it. I'm sitting it away from me upside down so I can't see it. Besides that, guys, welcome to the Trade House stream. And one thing, we're gonna look at the charts. We're gonna look at a little bit of you know, some different types of not indicators necessarily, but just, you know, different. I want to know what you guys are looking for tonight, but on top of that, you know, my analysis on these pairs, and excuse me, the hiccups are here, and how I do it. So there we go. All right, so right now this is G to J on the 4-hour. And this is, you know, the same thing that everybody's been looking at. I've had this same thing up this whole time. So really, this has been following and trending very, very well. I really do like how all of this has turned out. Now, you got to remember that these supply and demand zones were drawn days ago, and it's just, I just moved this fib down, but I should have moved it down sooner. But look at it, it just respected all of this just absolutely perfectly. Perfect, just perfect. And I, you know, I really, really like what G to J's been doing. I'm starting to look at this pair a little bit more, by the way. G to J. I think everybody likes G to J, so this might be what I'm just going to come back to it. It was actually a pair that we used to look at all the time, but then I started moving on to another one, so that's why I'm going to probably come back to it, because I think everybody likes G to J. It also moves the most. I think it's, like, honestly the most, like, relatable pair in Forex. But anyways, when we're looking at G to J, as you can see, it has been in an uptrend essentially for this entire week. It has gone up and up and up. Yes, it did have a little bit of a retracement day, but that's a midweek reversal, as we all know. And it completely respected this Fibonacci zone that did exist. It did exist from here. So what I'm saying is, for, you know, anybody that isn't seeing what I'm seeing. I had this Fibonacci up here somewhere, like give or take. I don't really remember exactly. But anyways, I moved it to here, and this would have given me from, let's just say, look, how about that? How about I put the Fibonacci to the lowest? Okay, okay, so you see what I'm saying? See what I'm doing right there? I drew the Fibonacci right there to end on that lowest low that was created. Okay, now what do we have? What you would have identified at this point would have been this. That if that was the case, you could have had, I'll go the other way. Oh, it's black, that's why. Okay, so with these yellow lines, these are the Fibonacci, extension lines that I just put up. But anyways, I want you to understand that where this hit at the bottom of that eclipse, this is how Fibonacci can be used. It bounced and came right back up. We rode this cell. This is, we could have honestly been riding, if anybody has been going long on G to J, would I expect the recent attacks in France? Yo, I didn't even know. Something happened in France? I honestly had no idea, but it's honestly, it's kind of funny because Sean, that actually answers that question. If I didn't even hear about it, then it must be. Holy shit. A dude plowed through 50 plus people using a semi? That was a terrorist attack? Wow, that's insane. I'll have to check that out later, but honestly, the Swiss franc. Why did I just say the Swiss franc? As the bombs in the truck didn't go off. Wow, that's nuts. No. Well, I mean, any type of world news event would naturally do something. That if people are going to have a response out of it, and that also dictates like how much the media covers it. If the media makes it very, very apparent for people, that's where stocks and inventories and all that kind of stuff starts coming out. So you'll have a percentage change depending on how aware everybody is that something like that happened. And guys, I'm sending nothing but love and energy to France right now. That honestly, I have no idea that any of that happens. So I'm sending a lot of positive energy over there right now. My thoughts are with France then. So guys, we have all of these things going on, but this is the exact reason why we're here, is that we're looking for the betterment of people. Why I do these streams is just because I don't think people would be doing stuff like that if life circumstances weren't handed to them the way that they are, and then they develop a twisted perception. It's like you're expecting somebody to be an honor roll student in a classroom with no teacher and nobody to teach them. And then you just got this room running crazy with students, and you're expecting this one kid to be that honor roll student. It just doesn't make sense to me. So if people do not have the education or the tools that are needed for them to understand that they have their own power, people will truly believe in that lie. People will seriously continue to agree with that system. So I can't necessarily blame anybody for doing it. Now this is of course like varies by case, but I'm just talking about the person that is not genuinely crazy, that's just had all sorts of crazy experiences in their life, and it has led them to some very twisted, demented sense of mind. And honestly, people can live in that energy. that's what you would call it, is energy. And it's bad. You know, it's what even I would constitute as bad, is that they feel that they feel so passionate about something. And you know, I'm not saying, of course, I hope nobody's thinking that I'm saying what I'm saying is what he did is okay or justified in any way. I just try to understand the person before. GJ should be on the move up still. Yeah, I think it's going to come back up. I think it's going to hit this up here, which is also essentially this low that was created. So somewhere in there, I think it's going to continue to climb. If it breaks this, if it breaks that stuff, we've got some highly considerable things that could be happening. I'm going to go ahead and move this Fibonacci back out. So anyways, yeah, for G to J, I'm still going to continue to see and look for upwards movement. Now you can also start to see that it might be losing a little bit of its momentum, but hey, I don't really think so. I think that it's just a pause, just like one of these. What happens on the left happens on the right. So what I'm saying is this that's right here, that is going to probably inevitably happen right here. So you'll have that happening, and then it should continue to more than likely test that zone. And if not, if it doesn't come up here and test, then obviously then we got to be looking for the downside movement. Maybe for another retest here at one of these zones. You got here. Let me kind of use this. So what I'm saying is, from where price currently sits right now, if it, no matter where it goes, if it's up here or like right here while it's trending, you will have probably a retop at here or in here. I mean, and then, well, oh wait, I'm on the 15 minute. I'm so sorry. What am I doing? There we go. Here. That's what I'm saying. Right here. And that's a lot of pips down. It's 300 pips down. So this probably won't happen for until probably next week. But pay attention just in case it does start to tread back down, because it can certainly come back down here. If you also want a little bit more of that verification, let's go ahead and, draw up some of these bad boys. So you can see that it's definitely respecting a little bit of this right now. So this is the hour stick, and we're 30 minutes in. So this is a half-aged candlestick right here. So if it doesn't, you could probably be looking at something right there. So GJ, I'm honestly considering that it's going to continue to move up, but don't be surprised for a little bit of downward movement. Normal look on odd JPY and Euro USD. Keep the trade open through the weekend, even though the market is closed. Oh, hold on. Y'all have been talking. Okay. TP around 147. No, I wouldn't. Well, you see from where it is. Yeah, see, that's like 400. So if you wanted to do that, then you need to take. I personally would take like 3 positions. And when you take 3 positions, you do small lot sizes. You spread out. If you decide to go in like on a 0.5, for example, you could do a 3.1. What would it be? 6s, 3.16s, I think. Whatever it is, dividing all of your trades and then making sure that that you're getting the best entries possible on the way up to such a high number, and then have TP1, TP2, TP3, and make 147 TP3. Thinking of dropping Euro USD as my pair, just starting to learn GJ. Haven't been vibing with EU as much as I used to. Normally look at odd JPY and Euro USD. Well, like I said, Sean, G to J is like honestly one of the most populars, and it always has been. I don't know why. I just always hear about G to J. I've always heard about it. Keep the trades open. Okay. And for keeping your trades open, why not? You know, it's don't feel bad on that. If you want to, just do it. It's not like a terrible thing, unless of course the market opens up in the wrong direction. But you know, there's a way to figure that out. But anyways, G to J, that's really what I've got for it. Is everybody good with G to J? I mean, it's probably gonna come down here and retest this right here. I think it's gonna come retest in there. It's going to continue to move up, but you got to have that retracement, just like what of course, what happens on the left is going to happen on the right. So, look, happen, up, came down, and then, yeah, up a little bit, and then came way down, and then up, and then it's come down. What are we doing? Up, and it can continue to go up. Now, is it going to come up here and hit this? Probably not. It might do this one more time, or it's gonna just blast the hell through it all and go right to it. I mean, it can certainly do that. What's up, Z? I would think to end the week it goes up. What number? And above 143? I don't, Zach, at market close. Zach, I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question. 143. Oh, you're saying when the market closes, what price do we think it's probably going to be stuck at? Okay, I think I get what you're saying, and that's like right here. No, well, price currently is at 143, 200-ish. So that's where you think it's going to close? And then probably open up higher. Nothing, just speculation that GJ will close above 143. I could agree with that. I could agree with it. Awesome, Zach. So yeah, guys, what I'm saying is just for the more long-term, you know, for the long-term movements, this isn't going to happen, you know, like tonight. It's not going to go down there and just drop like immensely. It's not going to just the very next hour stick is going to drop 289 pips straight down. It's not going to do that. It's going to take time, just like if any of these other sticks do. It takes hours. So like, as we should know, we're coming to the market close, so that's it's not so far-fetched to believe. Now we jump to odd USD. Hello, Bay. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so go ahead. I kind of wanted to draw some tread lines tonight, so I feel like a tread line kind of guy tonight. So we would do it from here. Okay. And then no, we'll just leave it at that one tread line. What zones? I must be on the day when I'm drawing these. Yeah. Okay, so as we can see off first look, as we know, these same markups have been here the whole time. So that's kind of like another way that I really like to trade. I think it's really helpful if you can keep your chart markups the way that they are, because then you will have drawn this at a certain point, and then you'll just watch it sorry continue to unfold. And so I think that is really beneficial for you to start just training your eyes and to understand that language that you're reading. That you will see, hey, I put that zone up and look, it completely blasted through it in this particular example. Why? Okay, so you got to figure out why. If not, okay, doing the same chart, placed a demo order at 143 and take profits at 141. I think you, oh, okay, you're talking about 8 or GJ. All right, so with odd USD, it definitely has broken over a zone. So once again, as you guys know, my method of entering the market, I really like pendings. I think that pendings are powerful. What you can see here is essentially a weak zone for this particular point. As you can see, there's way too much activity in it. I see way too many hours of it being riding in a zone. See, you've got what, two solid hours right there of it being in the zone. That's not what you are necessarily wanting. Let me give you this is a perfect example of a bad zone. That it comes up, yes, and yes, it does. But see, the thing is that this one is just not picture perfect because it does have its viability. You know, you've got it here, you've got it down here, you have it with a little bit up here. I mean, it's been riding in and out of this zone, but you were looking for zones to be, you know, why this wouldn't have been helpful as much as that you are looking for zones up here and down here. You're not trained to trade within a zone like this. Does that make sense? So this could have really been hurting people if they would have been looking at it at the wrong way. And I probably would have. Where for this point. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of a weak zone. It's got its points, but you can see that there are hours that it existed where price existed in that price, and that's not what you want in supply and demand zones. You want more touches it, gets the hell away from it kind of thing. It can have wicks in it, but you know, wicks aren't where price closes. The majority of that time is spent. So that's exactly what I'm saying. This is not like I'll say it again, just picture perfect. So we're not going to pay attention so much to where the zone that it's in right now because it's trending in it. It's trending within that. So you can almost essentially say that it's just kind of bouncing off this trend line right now. So for the odd USD, I think it's probably going to close at 0.762-ish. I think it's going to continue. It might tap one more time, and then it would close probably at actually about where it's at right now, the 0.764. So that's personally my idea on odd USD. Now for the bigger movements of things, as we can see, this is only on the hour, but on the day, you can see that it has been trending up for a good while. Odd USD has. All right. So with that being said, continue to trend up. Why would we continue? You know, why would we break it? We don't have any type of true evidence to support that that's what it's going to do. But pay attention for that upwards rise on odd USD. I think it's going to continue. And we also from let me see. Okay. I'm just checking the news right now. So wait, why am I on? Okay, yeah, this is right. I'm looking for odd news. So we have USD news next week on Friday. OMC and all that fun junk. But odd. Okay, so for odd, we're going to be able to use odd for a while is really what's going on. In the assumption that it's going to continue to rise, except for maybe what that news brings out. So pay attention for that upwards rise on to odd USD. But if it's going to respect in a zone, I mean, it can certainly come back down and ride right back into the zone that it's doing. But I don't really see that, because then it's going to be truly trending left to right. How much total is this? Yeah, this right here is fluxing 85 pips. So odd USD has not been moving, hell of a lot at all. About 70, it's like 70 pips, 70 pips, 70 pips, but I'm talking about the big movements. So odd USD, be paying attention for that upwards movement. But look, I mean, the upwards movement is going to be the much higher, the bigger trend of things. But as we can see, we're definitely probably, we're having some collapse on the momentum that it's getting right now. So pay attention for the downward drop and look for the buy. Alrighty. So odd USD, and I mean, I'll look at a pair you guys want. USD JPY. Been looking at it a little bit lately. Remember all that? Yep. So as we can see, once again, these chart markups have existed here for a while. And what are we looking at? Okay, so you've got daily resistance. You've got the top of a supply zone. This is exactly where it was the last time that it hit. Okay, remember, this is of course Brexit, but this is where it peaked. So look, USD JPY has finally closed its entire Brexit movement. See that? Y'all see what I mean? Now we're back to square one. Okay, so what should we be doing now is probably looking for that upwards movement, honestly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably going to go with the downside. It's probably, I mean, if it really, this is going to be one to watch for next week as well, because as we can see, it is literally choosing not to break. I mean, guys, it can't be like more on point. So as we continue to move forward with that USD JPY, look, have your pendings in place for sure. Ride up on top of it and ride down here for the next tap on a buy, maybe if it will come back down and touch the 105-ish range, like literally 105.010. So 1 pip off from 105, and if it does, honestly, if it does, man, it'll honestly be some pips. But right now, I would be looking for that sell. So as you continue to watch it, if you're going to watch it on the hour and it will not break that zone, set a stop loss and just ride it out. This is pure technical analysis telling you a certain indication. So don't take it as, okay, that's exactly what I need to do. No, you need to figure out for your own personal opinion what you think USD JPY is going to be doing. Don't take it from me. I could be dead ass wrong. I could be dead wrong. But with that being said, guys, now that we've got through the nitty gritty part, how was everybody's week of trading? I want to know. I'd like to know. Did you lose? I honestly have been talking to a couple of individuals who have lost and who have really done well this week. I think that this was a very interesting week for trading, honestly. So what have y'all been up to? Honestly, the pips that were caught here was like, I think 400, and then we lost no, it was more like, yeah, it was more like 56. So 56 was lost, but 400 was gained. I've been on demo for a while. I need some work on perfect entries. Well, how's your demo? How's your demo going? That's more than okay. You don't even have to be specific with that. Not at all. So this week has been a really good and positive week, and really what I'm going to be doing this week with this weekend coming up is that I'm really going to be back testing and seeing like big zones like this and finding out where price might theoretically come back down and tap or touch. So that's really, a bunch of back testing is going to get done this week or this weekend for me. That's the goal that I have for myself, so I can really just have some pendings in place and just see whatever happens. And what have y'all been working on? I learned one of my great lessons this week. What is that, Paul? Odd USD. But anyways, guys, I wanted to take a little bit more time to talk about, world current events and stuff like that. That has happened. It guys, there's so much of that pain that is inflicted into the world, and what I mean by inflicted is that a tragedy like that happens, and it is put all over the place. You have to understand that kind of stuff goes down every single day. You will never hear about it though. You know what I mean? Every single day. So the only way to truly combat such atrocities that happen is through love and through understanding and through acceptance. And that comes from the other individuals as well. It's not just you accepting, it's them accepting that what they are doing is not the right way. It is not the correct way, that they should be within that, with, commencing the circumstances that they generate for other people, such as all of those things that happen today. It's not good. It's really not. But all we can do is teach people, as people who are in here right now, I guarantee might be a lot more matured in some particular ways that a lot of people need to be matured in, whether that's awareness, whether that is education, whether that is some type of lack of understanding that individuals carry around everywhere. They just don't understand why. How many times do you hear that a day? I hear it all the time. But they don't want to understand. That's really the kicker. I'll give a really good example. It's my parents. I was actually helping them move a dresser a little while ago, and I was just hearing them talk, and everything that they were talking about was pure negative. Pure, just all negative, no matter what they were talking about. It could have been a positive situation, but they will look at the negative side of things. And it's because they have been in the negative energy for so long that is what naturally computes to them. That is what they will naturally generate an equation for, and then their response will obviously dictate the negative stuff, because no matter what situation that they go through, they will pick out the negative. They could be at Six Flags and talk about the heat, or they can be getting a new car and talking about how they didn't get the floor mats, or they can go grocery shopping and they didn't have the brand that they wanted. You understand what I mean? This happens all the time. Odd USD is an ascending triangle. NZD also has an ascending triangle. Okay. I see what you mean. Like this. An ascending one, right? Or would I back that up and go like that? So these green lines get me? Okay. I can see what you're saying. Count your blessings. You may not have the floor mat, but someone else might not have the car. And the person who does not have the car is the person that needs to be helped. You know, it's literally perception is reality, just like you said, Argo. Thank you. And it's true. People really just don't have that level of understanding. And that is exactly what it is. Count your blessings is be aware that there are people that can't even get on the internet. We are here existing, being able to communicate with each other, being able to, breathe all at the same time, to be able to converse and share ideas. There's people on this planet that don't even know what the internet is. Really think about that. Much less not even have food or basic amenities. And I know that you hear all the time, don't take your life situation for granted. And I really do try to thrive in that, because I've, kind of always taken that to heart. It's very true. And I've only been out of the country like a little handful of times, but honestly, I am a nerd. So I've been on the internet, and there are people who travel the world and upload their life experiences onto YouTube or the internet in general, so you can just see how bad or how good things really are. And there are a bunch of beautiful, positive places ever. But like I said, we are here once again combating with a negative energy. But that was going to be my next point, was that we can be the positive ones. Why do we need to talk about my car doesn't have the floor mats, or they didn't have the color I want, or they didn't have the drink that I wanted, or this or that? Just be grateful, be thankful, be humble, be courteous, be aware of your situation around you. This all comes back into trading once again. You must be humble to be a trader. It is a very, very, very difficult thing for people to understand, I think, and not to like attack anybody on what I mean by that. I'm just saying that so many people were all consumed with the male energy due to the law of gender, male and female energy. We are completely induced by the male energy because it's completely shoved down our throats at and in so many different aspects of life. Think about how lions or sharks want to dominate the other ones, or how bulls, they all fight for the female. It's all about dominating one another. When you're all about dominating one another, I will not help you guys, because what am I doing right now? Like right now, what am I doing? I'm not getting paid for this. So a lot of people would say you're stupid for doing this. You're stupid for wasting your time. Why would you do something with no benefit for it? Why do you have to have a benefit to help people? Why? You should just want to help people. Why do so many people not get that? And that is about being humble. I really don't get so many mindsets. How so? And once again, I literally just said I don't understand. So then where do I go? I try to understand. Just like what I was saying earlier, that so many people say they don't understand. I literally just said it, and it's because I caught myself that I'm like, wow, I do understand why. And it's because so many people are composed of the same exact mindset. That same exact mindset that feeds into the idea that, guess what? We are all in an internship, no matter what we are doing, whether we're competing for a basketball team, whether we're trying to make the better food, make more money than the others, dress better, drive better cars, have a bigger house, have bigger titties, have, bigger sexual organs in general. Guys, we are always about dominating one another. And that's not a bad thing. The male energy is obviously half of life, but that's the point. It's only half. So now we have to look at the female the female energy. The female energy is the loving and the caring and the humble side, the creative one, the spontaneous side of you. Then you of course have the analytical, this is how we take over the world side. That's the right brain. Then you have your left brain that is completely just free flowing at all times. So many people don't even know that they have that type of energy levels within them, but you are 100% yin and yang. It really just comes, once again, awareness, aware of what you are thinking about and what you promote into the world around you. If you were promoting that negative energy, when I go over to my parents' house, every single one of them are negative. So when you have negative Nancy, when you come in and be immersed in that environment, you're going to be a negative Nancy by default. Now this applies to wherever you go and whoever you're talking about or whoever you're talking to. You're all transferring energy and ideas to each other when you speak. We're not speaking for no reasons. We're literally conveying messages, and then the person who sends and receives the next message has an emotional response from things. That's the same thing that even happened today in France. How do people not see that the reason why so many world events have been happening lately is because of it is literally the reproduction or the replication of what else has been happening everywhere else in the world. That everybody, it's like, once again, oh, look at what that dude did over there. Now I gotta outdo him because my cause is stronger and I'll do it to more people. So then this literally is a boom, 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 boom. You know, that's the kind of effect that we're having right now. Come with me to Africa. You will appreciate life better. Paul, I would love to. And I appreciate life. I truly do. But Paul, I would love to be humbled by the circumstances that are out there. I have looked. This is let me just show you. Let me show you something. This is what I did one time. Because you said Africa, I'm gonna use Africa as an example. I think I'm spelling that wrong. It's G-H-A. Again, no, I'm spelling G-H-A-N-A. Okay, so what city? Don't remember exactly what city. I'm looking for it. A place that nobody's ever been to, probably, besides Paul or anybody else who's been down here. I don't necessarily remember, but I really wanted to show you guys. I don't remember, but when you put your little guy down or whatever, how you have the ability to do that, and you place a guy. Why will it like not let me put the guy down? I don't know why it's not like letting me put the guy down. But anyways, guys, I won't stick on it. You just look at the living circumstances that other people have to face, And it's honestly, it will humble you. Just like what Paul said, you will come back to your electricity, to your running water, to your air conditioning, to your cars, to the internet, to Netflix, to your cell phone, to alkalized water. I mean, guys, everything. And this doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to go out there and reach and grab for these things. There's nothing wrong with that, but just always be humbled, guys. Always. And help anybody that you can whenever you can. And Sergio, thank you for being here with me, brother. You'd like to collaborate with me, Robert? Okay. I think we've talked before, as a matter of fact. When we're sad or we're depressed, we have a habit of only looking down. So we all see if the cold, hard ground, all we have to do is look up and then see the universe. Greatest thing I was ever taught. Just like this, brother. Sean, you couldn't have said it better, brother. There's a photo I posted, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Wait a minute. I think it's on my phone. I think I screenshotted it on my phone. I'm about to send it to my Facebook just because I want what you just said was the exact powerful message that thing sent me. Yep, here it is. I'm just gonna upload it to Facebook right now. You guys are gonna be the only reason. Another reason why. I just posted it. Look at this picture, guys. It's exactly what you just said. This is one of those pictures that literally has a billion words that you can put in it. This is where so many people live, right here, right? Everybody lives in this frequency. And then when you start to unveil that portrait, as you start to gain more knowledge, you start to see the bad side of everything. And then that's where I was for a very long time. I spent a lot of time in here. And then when you obviously continue your education, you have to go through this. There's no way around the negative part. There's no way around this negative side of things. And then you see the universe for what it is, with the complete understanding that we are that. We are a part of it. We are systematically all connected. This is why we have the innate desire to want to talk and help with each other. This is, Sean, I'm glad you like this photo. This literally, when you let this picture just shatter your mind, it is unbelievable. Raise vibrations through continuous personal development, and that personal development is the thing that the first guy does not have, is the education, the volumes of things that he can talk about. Zach, I love you to death, brother, because that's exactly the point. That is exactly the point, Sean. And I want everybody to understand that you have to go through this. This little beautiful scenery with flowers and the dude literally stuck to it. This is what you call the Matrix. This is the world that has been blinded over us to mask the real world that we live in. But in order to change and delete this, you have to understand the universe. The more you learn, the more skies isn't the limit. There's infinite space. The more you learn, the more the sky isn't the limit. That's mental enlightenment. Kennedy, namaste, brother. That was powerful. The more you learn, you start to understand that there is no limit. There is no limit to anything or nothing. And I know that that is so completely, you know, backwards and doesn't make any sense, but I'm telling you, there is no limit to anything. Namaste, brother. Hey, just sent you a message on Facebook. Can you send us that? Can you send us that photo, please? I'm not added. Sean, I'll add you right now. Where? I'm sorry. I don't. Honestly, I get so many. Sean, I will add you, brother. I'm so sorry. I really, really try to find everybody. You're not Sean Davis. Is this Sean Davis? Got you. Got you, Rob. There we go. I'm sorry, guys. I get so many of these, like, porn stuff like this. Like, I guarantee this isn't a real profile. Nope, of course not. You see, I get stuff like this all the time. And I don't know how to get rid of it. Guarantee this is another one. Yep. Anyways, that's Sean. Okay, you messaged me. There we go. Sean Doe. Got you, brother. So sorry. There we go. Got you. Sorry about that, bro. You've been here for so long. If I would have known that, I would have fixed that forever ago. You sent me one too, Sergio? There you are. Got you, brother. Okay, I got you guys. But guys, please understand that we are a part of that transition that needs to happen. And as we continue to do everything that we need to do, do not fret, do not be scared. Okay. So guys, what I want you to go ahead and do, because it's I know we started a little bit late tonight, but let's go ahead and you sent me one here. I'll answer real quick. Got you. Got you. 233 mutual friends. I try to do this off mutual friends. How many do I have? 98. Okay. But let's go ahead and pull it in, guys. Close out the social media. Just listen to the music. Put your phone down. Put everything down and close your eyes. I want you to take 3 big deep breaths. Guys, I want to thank you for being a part of this tonight. I want to thank every person who made it out here tonight to help me co-create what we created tonight. And it is exactly what's needed for, the betterment of how we can help everybody else around us. And as we continue to improve with that picture that I showed you guys, the education, the continuous personal development that you all will continue to do, and we will get out of of the Matrix, then the real world, and then looking at the eyes of the universe and seeing that you are just as much as part of it as I am, or as it is itself. We are all one, guys. So go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you guys so much. As you know, just if you wouldn't mind taking a screenshot or something, or just making a post saying you were here tonight so we can grab some more people in here. So thank you guys so much. You just sent me one too. Got you, Kennedy. I think I got everybody. All right, guys. All right, thank you so much, guys. And as you know, we talked about AUDUSD, USD JPY, GBP JPY. So you've got your ideas and the movements for the close on the market, and we will be here for the next market open, guys. So that being said, I love you guys. Zach, Sean, Sergio, Kennedy, Argo, Paul, everybody, thank you so much for being here tonight, and we will see you guys next week. Love you.